Hello and welcome to the video for worksheet MG number 3. You should be on the worksheet for MG number 3. It'll say that in the upper left hand corner. If you haven't done MG 1 and 2 yet, this might seem lightning fast for you. Make sure you understand those who've done the practice problems before beginning this video. Okay, so this is a lot like what we've been doing the last couple videos. Jenny rode her bike 48 miles in 3 hours. At this rate, how far did she ride in 2 hours? You will see a question just like this on the test. It's just going to happen. The numbers will be different. Maybe some of the situation might be different. But you're going to see a problem just like this, only in multiple choice format. So again, the same traps apply. Setting up the ratio correctly. But the only tricky part is this one, the scale is a little more buried, but it's still there. There's no equal sign. There's no parentheses. So first, we need to find the scale. Normally I start with this, but for this problem, and any problem you see like this on the test, make sure you are paying attention to finding the scale first, because if you don't, you're going to run into some problems, because your ratio is going to be wrong. So, no equal sign, no parentheses, but we do have the scale written out for us, and very similar to what we've seen in the past, where they're right next to each other. You know, the feet and the inches, the miles, the inches, whatever it was, they're right by each other, not split up. Not like, well, the part of the scale is here and part of the scale is over there. No, no, no. No matter what they do, no matter what you see on the test, if you see the two units of measurement right back to back, that's what you're looking at. And don't get afraid, don't get messed up by hours. Hours is a unit of measurement. Units of measurement is how you measure things. You measure distance with miles. You measure time with hours and minutes and seconds, and days and months and weeks. So it's no different for this. The hours shouldn't mess you up at all. So let's go ahead and solve the problem like we did every other problem. No difference. This is the scale, so underline it. You should do this on the test. Now we can go ahead and set up the ratio. We got miles, we got hours. I'm just going to put miles on the top and hours on the bottom. So then we want to stay consistent. If you're going to put it on top, keep it on top. You're going to put something on bottom, keep it on bottom. Fill in the left with the scale. So circling now, because that's our scale side. The scale is 48 miles. I put miles on top, so 48 goes there. Hours are on bottom. We've got 3 hours, so 3. And then over here, the problem is at this rate, how far is she riding 2 hours? So we got 2 hours over here. No other miles, because we've already used these. Alright, so 2 goes by hours here, because 2 hours, and we don't know how many miles. So go ahead and solve now. Let's bring our equal sign down. And x times 3 is 3x. 48 times 2 is 96. And then trying to get the x by itself, divide by 3, divide by 3, x equals 32. I did that fast. If you need help with division, ask me later, but your multiplication tables could help. So can doing long form division such as this. And then our x was by miles, so our answer is 32 miles. That's how much she was able to ride in 2 hours. This is not a scary problem. It's just what we've been grinding and grinding and grinding the last couple videos. One more example. 2 pounds of nuts cost $5.25. How much would 10 pounds of nuts cost? Okay, no different. I know you're looking at money in pounds. It doesn't matter. Pounds measures weight. Dollar sign measures how much money you have. We're still talking about units of measurement. No different. You set it up the same way. So set up your ratio. Oh wait, sorry. Find the scale. 2 pounds of nuts cost $5.25. How much would 10 pounds of nuts cost? So 2 pounds costs $5.25. There's your scale. So now we can set up the ratio. Alright, pounds and money. So I'm going to put pounds on top. LBS is short for pounds. And even though money usually goes in front, I'm just going to put it over here because I'm just used to putting everything to the side, to the right side with ratios. And let's stay consistent. So pounds on top, money on bottom, money on bottom. Alright, and so we're going to fill in the left with the scale. The circle one on the left, so 2 pounds. Pounds is here. $5.25 in dollars, so $5.25 right there. Fill in the right. Fill in the right with the problem, not the scale. Excuse that. So over here, how much would 10 pounds? It's not a number, but it's written for you still. Don't get confused by, oh, this one's written and this one's in a number form. No. 10 pounds is 10 pounds. And how much would the 10 pounds cost? Well, I don't know. So there's your X. You know, this is everything we know from the problem without having to really think about it. This is the one we don't know we have to solve for. So now we can cross multiply. 10 times 5.25, when you work that out on your own, you would get 52.5 equals, because we bring down our equal sign, multiplying across, 2 times x is 2x, and divide by 2, and if you solve that out, the best way to do it is this way, and you would end up with x equals 26.25. Again, I'm doing it shorthand because you all should know how to do this in your head. If you don't, you can get lots of practice. Going back to the problem, that's money, because the x is by money, so we know that the answer is $26.25. And that's it. There's nothing else to teach on these kind of problems. It's a lot of the same thing over and over again. It's just recognizing that it's the same thing over and over again. 3 different videos, 3 different ways of doing the problem, because you have 3 different ways that this problem can show up on the test. You need to be ready for any one of them, and you'll recognize it's all the same thing. Hopefully there'll be lots of these, so you master this one concept, and maybe that gives you 4 or 5 correct answers on the test, which would make things really easy in trying to pass it. If you have any questions, let me know, but go ahead and move on to the practice problems. Don't go on to the homework at all for this. We're going to do something entirely different. Thank you.